flow sound use. Got to pay your dues, baby, you know the rules. Whenever I travel the world, I land cruise. If you choose to, how you get. Now I got you on super unleaded views. Give me room, give me some space, your excuse. When I step up in the place, then you must step correct. But I got you all in check. I got that head nod that make you feel your neck. But I got you all in check. And you know we come through to wreck the discotheque. But I got you all in check. Throw your hands up in the air and never disrespect. But I got you all in check.
We're the game for Cincinnati.
This place first opened way back in 1957. We are inside legendary Lambeau Field here in Green Bay.
Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Green Bay Packers.
Set to go now in Week 6 of the NFL season, and we are underway on EA Sports.
And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The quick throw by Burrow is complete. It'll go as a loss of a yard on the game's first play. Second down.
You look at this Packers defense.
It's quite a unit. Number 1 in the NFL against the pass.
And I think with as good as their coverage is, and they're also excellent tacklers, they try to keep things in front of them and either make the tackle or you have to run out of bounds because there's nowhere to go. They'll let them dink and dunk all day long.
They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. Now it's Burrow. That's caught. Highway Yoshivas. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. It's a Bengal first down, a pickup of 11.
Cincinnati.
One, ready? Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 20.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow.
That one complete to Eagle.
Short completion, just 4 yards. And that's going to bring up second down.
Second and 6 at the 39-yard line.
On one, ready? Here we go, here we go.
Now Burrow.
Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete.
And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 34-yard line. A big play that time on the catch and run. And it's going to yield a new set of downs. So into Packer territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 34. Again, it's Burrow. And that's going to be incomplete.
You get a sense of what this game plan might be. They think they can take a few home run shots against this defense. They tried it there on the opening drive, but that ball's incomplete.
Now it's 2nd and 10.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it.
Open man is Yoshivas.
So give him 2 yards there on the completion. 3rd and 7 now. So
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. Now it's Burrow. That is caught. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And the top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc.
So the completion good for just 3. And it'll be second down.
Well, they're not hiding who their central focus is on offense. Charles, he already now has 4 receptions here on this opening drive.
And I know people who are watching the game are thinking, did they forget about him in the defensive game plan? But it's actually been the opposite. They're giving him a lot of attention, but he's been very creative and savvy in his route running and finding seams and openings in order to create these completions.
So play number 10 now coming. It's been a long opening drive, but this is third down. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Third down and 1.
Here we go.
They'll send a receiver in motion left. Throwing again, it's Burrow.
Working in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And the Bengals are going to have a first and goal coming up as they find a way to convert there on 3rd and 1. The opening drive, it continues, Charles, to be all pass, and it's working. Now they're on the doorstep of a touchdown here, 1st and goal.
Brandon, because it's working so well, I think the entire playbook is open for them right now. Do you want to run it? Do you want to continue to throw it? Spin the dial. Make your choice. But right now, you like what you're doing in this possession.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road.
Here we go, here we go.
They get this out left. Only a yard in the completion. It's 2nd and goal. And so far, a very nice, methodical opening drive.
This has the feel of a scripted drive that they rehearsed perfectly all week long, and now they're executing it on game day.
Script looks good so far. Second and goal from the 1.
11. Gun.
And Burrow going to throw again. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Now we got 3rd and goal coming up, and can you imagine being in that huddle, partner? You know they're looking at each other saying, we can't come away with just 3 points after this drive.
Yeah, they've covered a lot of ground. They want more than that 3. Through a couple of plays, this Green Bay defense is held strong. Now it's 3rd and goal. Off the play fake, here's Burrow. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown.
Andre Yoshibas,
His first touchdown on the year.
and the Bengals have taken the early lead on the road here at Lambeau. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he won't quite make it to the 25. Love going to break the huddle, lead the Packers up here 1st and 10
at their own 24.
Sticky, green, red, yellow.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 2, and it'll be second down.
Part of their struggles last week was getting these negative plays on first and second down. That's something they have to be wary of as this game continues.
32.
Throwing. Love. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. You talk about this Bengals defense. They've been very good this year against the pass, currently holding on to a top 10 ranking at number 10.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on third down.
Here we go. Here we go. 30.
Love now. Being chased out left. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And fourth down now coming up. On fourth down, the Packers call on Daniel Whelan to punt. With it is Brown. Well, that'll be a return of 12 following a very nice punt. And the Bengals will take over here first and 10. The Bengals drive about to get going. And they'll be looking to make this a 2-score advantage. Had the touchdown on their first drive, Charles. Hey, they can get up 2 scores here on the road. That's a heck of a start.
And not only have they thought about it, I wonder if they visualized it. I remember playing and they used to turn the lights on in our meeting room and run through a situation like this and say, just think about what it would be like to be up on the road and take the crowd out of it. Maybe they did some of that.
From the 41, here's second down and 5. From the shotgun, Joe Burrow going right back to Fant. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. The start for them near flawless. Defense gets them to 3 and out. 2 quick pass connections on offense.
So that's how a team works together. Just what you described. Get them the ball, give them a little momentum, and they're capitalizing off of that. Thanks a lot, guys.
180. 180.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Bengals in control of the football as they've got it with a first and 10.
On 1, ready? Here we go.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Burrow going to get this out to Chase. They'll give him 4 yards there, and it's second down.
It's now second and 6 at the 48-yard line.
Gun. Stop. Can. Stop.
To the air again, Burrow. This one complete to Yoshibas. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. He had the touchdown on the opening drive. Now he's got a first down. And defensively, they were in zone coverage there. Do you have to be a little careful? You're losing playing against a good quarterback like he is to not play too much zone?
Yeah, you have to be careful about how much time you're giving up. I think it's a good point you just brought up. So maybe if you still want to play zone, you go to a zone blitz scheme, and you can drop anyone out of your defensive front. Defensive end, defensive tackle. It doesn't matter. You just exchange someone to bring more pressure towards the quarterback and still try and cover downfield.
They're passing here. Joe Burrow. Looking left sideline. It's complete. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Andre Iosivas with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game. And the Bengals have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And we got a pause following the play because it appears a member of the Bengals in some discomfort. But the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break. About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Coming off every player's friend, the open week from last weekend.
Oh, there's no doubt about that. Even if you're coming off of a loss as they did, the open week is exactly what you need after you kind of get over it a little bit, right? Rest up the mind, rest up the body, get yourself ready to go. And they have to be eager to play again, especially since they lost the last time out.
So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10. And they're going to stop it right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10. The Packers have 1-3 here in the early part of the year. And they come in with fresh legs. They got the extra time off thanks to an early season open week.
And usually your hope is that your open week comes a little bit later in the year. But when you get a chance to get your fresh legs back, you have to take that time and run with it. And that's what they're trying to get done here.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. First catch here by McLaurin, and he's got himself a 1st down.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
10 black. 6 mega. Black ultra.
To throw now. Here's Love. This will be caught at about the 6. And he gets halfway home from the 10 to the 5 on a pickup of 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Love looking to throw it. And he'll throw this one away. I don't think he's out of the pocket. No, here comes the flag. Yeah, he hadn't gotten far enough away from the pocket to throw that football away, and that draws the flag.
Yeah, the old tackle box, right? Get outside of each tackle, and then you can go ahead and throw it away, and you're in good shape. But if you're back there in the pocket, you got to make sure of what you're doing.
22. White. Beetle blue. Red, cycle. Light blue.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Well, he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. Now McManus will line up for the field goal. This just a 35-yard attempt from the left hash. The kick by McManus is good. And they will get themselves on the board here at 14-3. So from an offensive perspective, at least able to get on the board here right in front of the 2-minute warning.
Yeah, now it's time to talk about complementary football, isn't it? Because if the defense can force a 3 and out, there could be enough time on the clock that they get the ball back for their offensive guys and maybe put some more points on the board before the half.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive.
Here we go.
So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in the touchdown as well. Now they'll try to make it 3 for 3.
Yeah, and they told us all week that this was the plan and this is what they wanted to execute, but did they really believe it would happen this well, this efficiently? I know they'll take it, and afterwards they'll say, there was never a doubt in our minds we were going to be successful in this one.
Got a man, that's Liggett.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And that'll leave him with a second and just a few inches left.
We've got a 14-3 ball game with 2 minutes left in the opening half. Good down to possibly take a shot, and in fact, they'll come up with an empty backfield on 2nd and inches. From midfield now, Burrow. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Packers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
They talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
This is 2nd and 8.
Blue strike. Let's go now. 10 black.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. A pass complete to Odunze.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And that'll leave him with a 3rd and 2.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Set hut. 60 red. 60 red.
Here's Love. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to have the Packers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. 1st and 10 here. And, you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And that's to the left sideline and incomplete.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop. He finds his man complete. That's Jacobs. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
Ready, ready. Slide through. Hut, hut.
Now Love. He'll get it inside the 20.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts.
So as they talk it over, we step aside.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
Got it.
1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game.
Go. Yellow, 22. Ready.
To pass, here's Jordan Love.
And it's caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay.
Rome Odunze as the first half is winding down. And the Packers are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half.
Extra point from McManus is good. And that makes it a 14-10 ball game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Bengals drive about to get going. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
The Bengals going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half.
Here we go.
Burrow looking to pass. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
As a coaching staff, you can call just about whatever you want because you understand you have guys who reliably take away those massive shots downfield. You're not as worried about giving up the big one.
Here we go.
Play action. It's Burrow.
Well, tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Packers set to get the football first, and they are trailing on the scoreboard as we resume action, ready for the third quarter. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
Fresh out of the locker room, they hit him with a gain of over 20.
Good for a Green Bay Packer.
Jacobs going to try the middle. Looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be second down.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Yellow, zoom. 45, right. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And same result. He's going to take this just to the line of scrimmage before running into a brick wall. No gain on the play there, so that doesn't help. Now they're looking up at a 3rd and 9 situation. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first.
Here we go, set. Black, 95. Ready?
Play action this time with Love. Rifles one, that's going to be intercepted. And the Bengals are going to take possession here at their own 33.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. And their defense just helped them out by getting the football back on the opening drive here in the second half. And now can the offense follow through with points on their first possession?
And that's a big one for them because after the work the defense has done, they've got a chance here to open up this lead.
Here's Burrow. Open man is Yoshibas. Oh, what a juke into space. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a first down. He's certainly been a huge factor in this one. He's got the 2 touchdowns to his credit. Now they look to him again. He picks up the first.
Yeah, I can hear everyone saying, well, why don't you cover him? Double him, triple him, do what you have to do. But sometimes they get locked into such a groove and such a connection, it doesn't matter how many guys are in his area.
He certainly looks to be in that groove right now. Burrow will throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. The result, only 4 yards there on the play. And that will bring up second down.
Oh, it's time to give more credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
Now a 2nd and 6. Now it's Burrow. That's pulled in by Brooks. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 16. The Bengals passing game finding a rhythm. They've got another first. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Burrow. That is caught inside the 5. And the Bengals are going to be looking at 1st and goal as they move this down to the 4-yard line.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. It moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Can.
Here's Burrow, setting up to throw it. And he's got it. Touchdown, Bengals. Chase Brown, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to extend their lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that makes it a 21-10 game. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Set, ready. Yellow, 43.
Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And this drive was almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on 1st down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Let's go. Black 40. Set.
Throwing. Love. And the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. And he's able to take this one back to the 30. 6-yard line.
So rare to see any quarterback toss back-to-back interceptions in the NFL, regardless of status or experience. Whether it's him personally or just the offensive game plan, I think this defense is reading something out there, and they're holding the upper hand.
Out of the gun, it's Burrow. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. That one good for 15, and the Bengals get a first down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try and put the hammer down and finish this one off. And we've seen him have success earlier on with the ball in his hands because he has to get it in space and make a play kind of a receiver. But that time, they closed on him quickly and held him to a short gain.
11. Stop. 80. 11 MT. Stop.
Now it's Burrow. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now at Lambeau. It's the Bengals in possession of the football and in possession of the lead as well as we start the fourth.
On 1, ready?
So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10. Up the middle with Brooks here. And he'll get about 4 there as he takes you from the 10 down to the 6. So no doubt here in the fourth quarter, this is a huge defensive series.
Hey, they can read the scoreboard. They realize if they give up a field goal here, this game might be out of reach. They understand the stakes and are playing accordingly.
This is Brown going up the middle. And he gets it a little bit closer. He takes it from the 6 inside the 5 to the 4.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
The Bengals on 3rd down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This is 3rd and 4. They'll look to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. Noah Fant from 3 yards out. And the Bengals look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They were coming off the extra week of rest, but this team started sluggish, and it really didn't get any better from there. And trailing, and he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And the return this time will go out to the 42-yard line. They exited the pocket trying to improvise. That was a tough throw, and unfortunately, it wound up in the wrong pair of hands.
And Brandon, when you're on the run, sometimes your downfield vision can get skewed just a bit. Now, the beauty of extending a play is sometimes your receivers find their way open, but oftentimes you end up closing down part of the field and bringing those defenders to the ball, and that one was picked off.
And he'll take this one down to about the 40. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down. The slot man in motion right. From the 40 now on 2nd down. Burrow. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
If they want a first, they need to get the football to the 32 here on third down.
Big 13.
He'll look to throw. It is caught. And he's going to have a Bengals first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. Still throwing the football here, even with the big lead.
Yeah, I know you and I came up in a different era. We think about sportsmanship and all that. Other people think about fantasy points and getting their numbers. That's all they care about right now.
No chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
So statistically, both of these offenses having a rough time getting a running game going. But boy, what a nice play there defensively.
Tackling him behind the line, but you're right. You look at the numbers. Neither side looks on track in the ground game. This time, Burrow will look to throw. Wide open receiver complete. And he will take it on in for a Bengals touchdown. Noah Fant with now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. As his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they open the lead up now to 25. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
They lead big, and a major part of that has been how they've taken their play to a whole new level this second half. No points allowed since the break, and you can add another incompletion to the total number that they've forced in this runaway contest.
A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Love now. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. It's caught inside the 25. They'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on 4th. To the air again, Love. And that'll be incomplete.
So it looks like they stopped some fighting them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
This to McLaurin out on the left side. And they got it inside the 10 at the 8. And we are inside of 2 minutes left in this lopsided affair. Working out of the gun. Love. A hit as he throws there, incomplete. What we just saw there, that's really been a common theme all afternoon.
A lot of pressure. That forced the errant pass. He's been under duress this entire afternoon. He just had to unload that one. He's fortunate it was just incomplete and not intercepted.
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, 2nd and goal.
Here we go. Here we go. Black 40. Hut, hut.
Going back to Love. touchdown of the afternoon. And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. He's got them out now to a 3-score lead here in the fourth quarter after that one, CD. And well, he looked right off the line like he knew that ball was coming his way, and he secured it for 6 points.
Yeah, and I think when you're leading by a healthy margin already, it actually loosens you up and allows you to take maybe a few more chances and definitely play with more confidence, because he certainly saw something he could exploit in the defense, and he made sure to let his quarterback know, just get it to me. And the rest was all up to him, and he delivered and made it a 3-score game.
The risk reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling, and whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things. Now they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Here we go.
Running the toss to Brooks here. It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll come up now, 3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Brooks. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on 4th. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion, and defensively pure frustration. On 1st and 10, it's Brooks. And he'll get it down inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
I like it. I like the call. Still an opportunity to run the football and chew up a little more time off the clock.
This 2nd and 4.
Here we go.
They'll give this up the middle to Brown. And he'll get this one down to about the 27. Just a yard of the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 3rd and 3. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you watch high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
And not going to be able to push this forward. He runs into a wall right at the line of scrimmage.
For the Bengals field goal. A 45-yard attempt.
Well, this was a very close ball game at halftime, Charles, but in the second half, that offense kind of kicked things into another gear, and they were able to pull away for the victory.
And, Brandon, I think they're the type of team that just looked in the mirror and said, hey, ton of pressure on, but we're the type of team that can flat out handle it. They stood up with confidence, and made it happen for a victory.
So for the Bengals, their good start continues as they get their record up to 4-2. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for Green Bay, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll try to rebound next week as they head to Glendale to take on the Cardinals. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.